Okay, hold on one moment here. We're having tech issues. Oh, yay! Back on. Hello, everybody. What's this? Outer Worlds? Again? What are we starting again from the beginning? No, motherfucker. We unlocked the DLC. Well, say unlocked. I bought the DLC. Because I can afford to do that now. Peril Gorgon is recommended for anyone level 25 or higher, but I think I'm level 30. So I'm gonna go wherever the... After gaining access to the potential ship, talk to Ada. So pretty much just gotta talk to Ada, and this should be ready to... So this is all... Anyway, let's go. Let's, I think, did I make a save before I started? Let's go here. Because I think I did, didn't I? I think it's this one. Yeah, I think this is the one that was, like, on the ship still, because I definitely made a save. Because you can't do the... Because if you've done the main game, you can't do the DLC. So we're kind of going back in time to before we did the main quest. Let's see where the save leads us. Because it looked like it was on the ship still, so it should be hopefully fine. But I think with the DLC as well, I get like a higher level cap, which is fun. I can actually improve, get at least one skill to 100. That posted as a serious boy fights energy, right? Oh, we're on Tartarus. Fuck. Okay. It's one of these. Let's go back to this one. This is going to be like finding the save, the stream, isn't it? Doesn't actually tell you the location, which is quite annoying. Hopefully I do have a... Oh, Tartarus again. Hold on. It said, like, there's an option to, Right. So, we've got to find the save first. God damn it. I definitely had a save. Why is it? Use that one. Use that one. I think this is the only one we can do. This is like the save that was like... We are like... Where we started... Fuck's sake. Hold on. We are like where we started the last episode. Ugh, fucking tissue box. Tried to get a tissue, knocked the tissue box over, and it landed in the fucking hardest to reach place imaginable. But we got there in the end. We persevered. Right. So we're a bit further back, but fuck it. I think we've got all of our gear and stuff. We are on the ship. Okay, cool. See how far back we are. Ooh, we're level 29. So we have gone a level back. Oh well, fuck it. We'll get it back. It's fine. So we've got to talk to Ada. Oh.
Captain, I shall now play the translation.
Oh, we gotta do this again. God damn it.
The board is here.
Oh, we've done this. We've done this already.
It would seem.
Okay. You mentioned it. It's like, Phineas is fine. You mentioned an eighth wave drama. I'd like to see it.
Certainly, Captain. I was hoping you would ask.
It was the law-forsaken parasites. I had become obsessed.
Well, doing the
On a
DLC.
quest to stop them. To avenge my partner, Philip. And my ex-partner, Bernice. And Lieutenant Jurgen. And those two informants had brought me to Rizzo's distillery.
With little cockroach just running around there.
The distilled deliciousness of Rizzo's Spectrum brand vodka that I found there. It was death. I made sure the Brain Eaters paid the price.
Looks like
And at what cost to me?
an alien's just kind of hanging out with him. Like, taking a selfie with him.
It's you.
This is the Halcyon News Network with breaking news. Halcyon Helen has been murdered. Administrator Ludovico of Rizzo's refused to answer the big question on everyone's mind. Who will Spectrum Vodka's next spokesperson be? Claiming that a special investigation must be concluded first.
Captain, we have a communication coming in from one Administrator Ludovico.
That's convenient.
Get off the transmission, Cedric. We agreed to let me do the negotiating. Law be with you, friend. I am Administrator Ludovico of the famed Eridanos Atmospheric Complex. But there's no need to stand on formality. You may address me as Mr.
No. Let me guess, this is about... How would I call you Lou?
How about not?
You called me, pal. Okay, Lou.
I apologize if I've struck too familiar a tone for your taste.
Oh, I'm calling him
Let
Lou
me
the
get
entire
right to
time.
the point.
He hates that.
Halcyon Helen is dead. Murdered. Her death is the tragedy of our lifetime. As the face of our new product line, her murder is a stain on the Rizzo's brand. She was scheduled to unveil our newest product, Spectrum Brown, before this tragic event. But we cannot move forward with our unveiling until we apprehend the killer.
So someone actually did kill her. That wasn't like part of the story. And your first thought was to come to me? Yeah, it's a valid question. Why are you contacting me? The board doesn't like me very much.
Captain Hawthorne, Sublight's favorite freelancer. I'm such an admirer of your work. Cedric Kincannon, Sublight Underground. I'm so glad we're hiring a third-party investigator. No one wants to see a troop of UDL guards stomping all over my hotel. Least of all me. The murder of Halcyon Helen is a heinous assault on this colony. I look forward to watching you find the miscreant responsible and drag them out of the shadows.
I'm having trouble seeing the death of a 2-bit actor as an assault on the colony. I have never heard of Sublight. I've heard of Sublight, but not Sublight Underground. Explain to me what this is.
Don't worry. You and I are going to become very close acquaintances. I run the Grand Colonial Hotel and Piraeus Spaceport. Ludovico and I are business partners, in a manner of speaking. Eridanos is our shared responsibility.
Eridanos is not our shared responsibility. Eridanos is my responsibility, to which you and your organization have latched on like a parasite.
Please, Lou. Sublight Underground...
Hey,
is
it's
your
catching
abundant
on!
I'm establishing rapport with our new contractor. Let's not give her the impression that you can't be trusted.
Do you really want to do this right now, Cedric? You want to antagonize me while I'm negotiating a contract. Because I promise you, I'll win.
Gentlemen, as far as I'm concerned, you're both idiots. I mean, it's very much the funniest option, isn't it?
First sensible thing I've heard all day.
It's another person.
My apologies, Mr. Ludovico. That was unprofessional of me. Captain, I'm Constable Maria Keene. Hiring a third-party investigator was my idea. I've been studying your dossier. You're a talented diplomat. You know how to ask questions, and you have a gift for getting answers without resorting to violence. As far as I'm concerned, you're the ideal inspector for this case.
I mean, I'm into it. I'm into a murder mystery. Let's go. Inspector William Downs. Like the sound of that. Shouldn't this be a constable's job, constable? Or just how many people involved in this communication? Yeah, I was thinking that.
Just the three of us.
Just the three? No one else is going to jump in here unexpectedly?
You must excuse us. The situation on Eridanos is tense. If we don't bring Helen's killer to justice, this scandal could scupper our entire operation. Please, Captain, I'm asking you to help us. While you're pursuing your investigation, we'll make you a guest of honor at the Grand Colonial.
Ooh, hello. Now we're talking. I'll come lounge around and then decide. I mean, being a guest of honor sounds like they're either going to eat me or I'm going to get some pillow mints or something. Either way, it'll be a fun adventure. I'll come lounge around and then decide.
I encourage you to consider this offer serious.
No.
The future of our complex may depend on your success. I'll leave you in the constable's care. Mr. Kincannon and I must have a word.
Oh, they're gonna fuck.
Fine. But Rizzo's is paying for that hotel room.
I can't tell you how grateful I am for your help. And even though they may not show their gratitude, I know Administrator Ludovico and Mr. Kincannon appreciate your involvement. Mr. Kincannon could lose his spaceport if board authorities took over the investigation, and if Rizzo's is forced to cancel its unveiling, we might never recover.
Helen must have been pretty popular if her death could put an end to her operations. Those two seem to have some issues in the bedroom. You seem competent, you could have dealt with this. Let's begin asking some questions, you know? Gather some clues and whatnot. Helen must have been pretty popular if her death could put an end to her operations.
Helen was more than popular. She gave something to this colony that no product line could ever provide. Real happiness. No one has ever been as well known or as well loved. Outside of our courageous business leaders.
Still gotta do the board stuff, haven't we? You sound competent. You could have dealt with this.
I represent the law, Captain. But what's happening between Mr. Kincannon and the Administrator is...
sex.
Politics.
Okay,
Politics are not my area of expertise. The law is simple. Politics are complicated.
You sound a bit worn out.
Me? Worn out? Perish the notion. My days are filled with catering to the oh-so-reasonable requests of Mr. Ludovico and Mr. Kincannon. What's not to like?
Them. They're not very likable. I like that. I love the writing in this.
Your words, not mine. Please don't take my lack of disagreement as anything other than fatigue. I am a content, productive, and happy member of our society.
Those two do seem to have some issues.
The Administrator oversees Rizzo's operations. Cedric runs the hotel and the spaceport. They're always at each other's throats. My life would be so much easier if they'd simply learn to work together.
Sounds like they are already working. In my head, they're fucking. Like, that's the way that came across over the phone. They came across like a bickering couple more than people who wanted to like rat each other's throats. Especially with like, oh well, Rizzo's is paying for the hotel room. Like, yeah, they're fucking. And good for them, you know. They're nothing I can't handle.
I'm pleased to hear that. From everything I've heard, you're a competent freelancer. And at the risk of sounding impertinent, we desperately need the help of someone competent.
Oh no. Prepare to be disappointed,
Time,
Constable.
Captain. Whenever you're ready, I've authorized the Unreliable to land at the Grand Colonial.
Alright, I've got everything I need.
Transmission terminated. Captain, we are now cleared to land at the Eridanos.
Oh, it's a murder mystery. I'm so excited. Don't know why they're trusting me to catch Halcyon Helens. I don't know why Ada would know that, but what can you tell me about Eridanos?
Eridanos is a hydrogen-helium gas giant, distinguished by a well-defined ring system.
I've seen it.
The Eridanos atmospheric
It's on the map.
complex is a system of land masses propelled through a thin layer of the upper atmosphere, where humans are potentially capable of surviving.
Potentially. I don't know why they're trusting me.
There are several reasons why someone would hire your services. In descending order of likelihood, they are as follows. Desperation, confusion, mistaken identity, inebriation, and genuine faith in your abilities.
You know what? You can always count on Ada to give you the honest truth. Thanks, Ada. Well, leveled up. I can't remember what we leveled up last time, though. This is not fine, but it feels like we're going to need some dialogue skills to get through this, so I think we throw a good 5 there to start us off. I do enjoy my handgun. You know what? Let's throw the rest into science, because that could... Actually, no, go back. Revert. I feel like medical, weirdly, because it's, it's a murder investigation. We may have to do some examination of a body. Oh no, pecs. What did I pick? Not that it matters. I'll get can't remember what I picked last time. Improvised weapons. That was like the concentrated fire, wasn't it, I think? Well, let's make a save. Make a new save file, because we're starting a DLC. Did that work? Try that again. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, it worked. Hard to tell sometimes. Ariadnos was here, no? Let's efface this. Ariadnos, there it is. Actually, I want to make sure I've got... There is another DLC. I don't know how you get that, though. You just said speak to Ada again.
Welcome back, Captain. How can I...
No, okay. Maybe...
I'll be here.
No, we'll look into that. Anyway. So in, like... it's kind of, we're playing fast and loose with the canon here, but, like, in canon, we've just been in the middle of this, like, intense battle to... bring the hope to Phineas's lab, then we've just done that, and then fuck it. We're off on a murder mystery instead. We're playing fast. We've done it. We've done it already. You watched me do it last time. Right, who would be good in a murder mystery type scenario? First of all, I need to... Who would be good? I'm feeling like Pavati is 100% going to be... because everyone fucking likes Pavati. She's good, and she boosts my persuasion and stuff, which I feel is going to come in handy. I also kind of... This is kind of maybe personal bias. Ellie's a doctor. Might maybe have some medical knowledge that could come in handy. I mean, I really want to bring Felix in on this too. Just to see what he'd say, but that makes the most sense to me. Ooh, morale improvement program. Joy. Don't be you, be better. Workplace malaise is moral bankruptcy. That looks like an equation. Workplace malaise is moral bankruptcy, plus berries, plus happy workers lead to happy customers are repeat customers, equals Elon Musk looking motherfucker grinning like a dipshit. That does look like Elon Musk, doesn't it? Fucking hell. He would survive, wouldn't he, in fucking this society? He'd fucking thrive in this society, wouldn't he? Let's be honest. An ultra-capitalist dickbag. Ooh. Getting cutscenes and everything. Let's... because I need to eat and drink. Because I have alcohol and food addictions.
This place is half sublight thugs and half top rungers on vacation. Both are dangerous.
Oh, I'm so happy.
Hello there. Hope your atmospheric entry wasn't too troublesome. As a guest of honor, you deserve the best in comfort.
You got a cool hat.
Sublight Salvage and Shipping Underground, or Slug, as we like to call ourselves, is delighted to welcome you to Eridanos. I'm the Grand Colonial Head Bellhop. I'm here to grab your bags and direct you, the inspector, to the Grand Ballroom, which was the scene of the crime.
Can you fill me in on the details of the murder? What's the mood of the hotel? A lot of people upset. Yeah, it all sounds great as promised room. Come on, I mean, I'm here to investigate a murder. I'm being a snarky dipshit and all, but I feel like we get more out of... we achieve our objective a lot more with honey than with vinegar.
I'll say. There's nary a soul here who wasn't a fan of hers in some respect. Just about everybody's shocked. Some people are inconsolable. Hell, even Black Hole Birdie, Helen's beau, has wandered off. Some folks think he had something to do with the murder.
Mark that down.
Yeah, I don't believe it.
We have a suspect.
I still don't understand why anyone would have it in for Ms. Helen.
We should ask if they're comping the minibar. This might take a while, if you get me.
Folks get heated when it comes to serials and their actors, I suppose.
Was she a divisive figure?
Not particularly. But I think some folks were jealous of her success, or otherwise viewed her as a threat. Reckon how she came about her fame didn't help.
Oh, how did she get famous then? Take it she made some bad choices? I'm surprised anyone would care about a little back channel dealing. No, let's ask honestly, how'd she get so famous? I'm interested.
She was a natural. People fell in love with her. She managed to wrangle up a following all on her own.
But her name isn't Halcyon Helen, though.
About as famous and high-runged as your average VP, which
who's thought then?
A lot of Byzantines the wrong way. Actors ain't supposed to get preferential treatment. I imagine the admin briefed you about Helen's part in the Spectrum Brown unveiling. Too bad about the postponement. Not so terrible as Helen's murder, but still a crying shame.
Excuse me. Excuse me. Oh god, I just had a thought. And then I'll have several as this murder mystery goes on. I hope, but like, Halcyon Helen was the character, right? She was played by, because it said at the beginning, Halcyon Helen, played by Ruth something? Ruth Bellamy, I want to say. I could be wrong. Is this all going to be like some big publicity stunt? Like, I go in, I start investigating this this murder mystery, and it turns out that she's alive all along, or Rizzo's had her off to just so they could get the publicity and stuff. One of the two, I think. Yeah, I am okay. I'm into this. Like, was the product release a big deal?
You bet it was. Rizzo's rented out the ballroom in the hotel just for the launch event. Reckoned it was gonna be a real swell affair. Rizzo's ain't unveiled the product since the debut of Spectrum Ultraviolet. Invisible to the naked eye, and as it happened, prone to causing massive internal bleeding. Anyway, I think I've held you up long
Oh,
enough.
I had more
Once you're
questions,
ready to head
Norville.
down to the lobby. The ballroom is just behind the elevators. Meanwhile, I'll grab your bags.
Bags? Where we're going, we don't need bags.
You're making fun, right? Your luggage, belongings, kit, wherever you keep what you ain't wearing.
I have one
You're
suit of
still
clothes
giving me
and
pretty
a bunch of
blank look.
guns.
Suppose it's none of my business, but do you just wear the same set of clothes all the time?
Hey, we're on the outer rim. Maybe you should take that stupid hat off? What's I do? Tell me you don't? That'd be ridiculous. Oh, get through some character stuff here. I don't know which one I want. I do want to... really want to say that, but I feel like, again, honey rather than vinegar. Get on his good side. Lie. Of course I do. You tell me you don't.
See, you say that, but I still ain't seen
You
no
questioning
bags.
me? I'll go back to the other dialogue option,
Never mind,
Norville, so
it's
help
not
me
my
God.
business. Anyhow, I'll look for you in the grand ballroom later. Hope you can unravel this mystery, Inspector.
This feels like it's an immersive like sim of some kind. Like they know that like I think either Rizzo's took her out. Oh, take the armor parts and right. I'm a bit low on bits though. Can't really upgrade my gear. Although that's the one I use, isn't it? Looking can't really there we go. Why do I have that? What was I thinking of like 3 weeks ago? So I have a plasma cutter. I have another plasma cutter. Let's get rid of that for parts. And the vermin. Which I never really used these. Are they anything? Let's have a look. Ah, shit, wrong button. I mean... looks pretty cool, I guess. I have a pretty cool gun as it is, though. This button is...
I think I must have had something in my ear. I could have sworn you just said we aren't allowed to depart.
Hey, we get some posh people to make fun of too. Claw rake.
No one's allowed in or out until the murder investigation's concluded.
Do you have any
Take it.
idea who I am? I could bury you under 6 tons of paperwork before you had the time to cry out for your supervisor.
I'm sure you could, but we fed our last box of grievance forms into the incinerator a few months ago. Is there anything I can do for you in the meantime?
I cannot believe this.
Let's have a nose around.
Sublight Underground takes care of its own.
I'm pretty happy working for Slug. Mr. Kincannon treats us with respect.
We're the future of Sublight. Just you wait and see.
Ooh, Ultra Vortex Mace. Let's look at that. These are DLC items, so I'm kind of... Ooh, hello, that does a lot more damage than either of those do. It's improvised. It's probably not going to be good.
I understand the lockdown. Really, I do. You've got your job to do.
Thanks for the understanding.
I wasn't finished. Couldn't I just go out on a ship for a brief period? A handful of minutes, maybe? Just a quick trip to Byzantium so I can check on my stocks. I promise it won't take more than an hour.
Sir, for both our sakes, I'm just going to pretend like you didn't say anything.
What was your... where were you when Halcyon Helen was murdered?
Mr. Kincannon really knows how to run a hotel.
Don't trust him. As far as I'm concerned, you're all potential suspects.
Greetings, Inspector. No need to check in here. Your paperwork has all been processed. You should be able to find the Colonial right ahead.
Wow, they really make them wear the hats, don't they?
Inspector. I don't want to see the Grand Colonial shut down.
Oh, can't really do that in front of people. I mean, I think I need a steady supply of booze and alcohol to... Yes, it's already,
Oh my stars. This is the hotel? I only ever seen a place like this in periodicals. Or that one episode of Agent Khan.
Ah, no, didn't mean to draw my gun. Unless I did. Unless you're the murderer, aren't you? And walk away when I'm accusing you.
Bertie Holcomb is likely beside himself in grief.
No, I never imagined Spencer Woolridge would outlive Halcyon Helen.
Where were you?
I can't believe Helen's gone. We're never going to get a sequel to Terror on Monarch.
Everyone around me is a suspect.
It really is a terrible shame. I absolutely adored her serials.
I almost can't imagine someone wretched enough to do such a thing. You don't think a dissident could be here, do you?
Get a hold of yourself. The administrator would never allow someone as dangerous as a dissident here. Eridanos is safe. This is all just a terrible coincidence.
Of course, you are absolutely right. I think the idea of a psychopath wandering among us is just making me nervous.
Ah! A psychopath wanders amongst you! Ah! We have fun. But seriously, where were you when Helen was murdered? I'll come back here. Dead. So because of my very good decision making when building the character, I have a food addiction and an alcohol addiction. So like, I get massive reductions to my stats unless I'm fucking hammered. Much like in real life. But again, like, Halcyon Helen was the character, though. That's why it's throwing me a bit.
Ooh, feels like I'm breathing rich people air.
The murder has inflicted severe emotional trauma on me. I demand a room upgrade.
You gotta try it, though, haven't you? Hey.
I'm sorry, ma'am, but while the hotel is an active crime scene, I regret to inform you that all new bookings, room upgrades, room downgrades, and in-room massages are
Oh, not the massages.
You're the special inspector. Mr. Kincannon warned me you'd be checking in soon.
Find Constable Keene. Who? I need to find Constable Keene.
She's with Dr. Goodnight. Oh, and the victim, of course. In the grand ballroom.
Didn't see the grand ballroom on my way in.
Oh, the ballroom's right behind the tower elevators. Swing a left or a right, then cut through the crowd of spectators. You can't miss it.
Bet I'll miss it, though. Oh, could do it getting in there and looking at that computer. Can we? Oh, we can.
Why, hello there. Goodness, I always enjoy seeing guests, but it's been so long since I've chatted face to face that I about hopped out of my skin at the sight of you.
Oh, she's suspicious.
Excuse me, I should
They're all
introduce
suspicious.
myself, though you might know me already, just not by name. I'm Bellhop Sullivan. You've likely heard my dulcet tones through the elevator intercom.
Don't recognise your voice, but I'm glad I can meet you in person. Okay then, I'm just looking around. With a voice like that, it's surprising no one smashed the intercom yet. That's a bit fucking harsh. Okay then, I'm just looking around.
I understand. There's much to see and do in the Grand Colonial, and I'm not hurt just because you didn't come here to see me. Not that hurt, anyhow. Now that our introductions are out of the way, do let me know if I can help you with anything.
So you operate the elevator. Can guests not press the buttons by themselves? Let's start gathering information before we ask about the murder, I think. So I assume that bellhops all know each other. Any gossip about Norville?
Oh yes, Norville's great. Always ready to help any and all guests who might need it. And so handsome, too.
If you say so.
His judgment sometimes leaves something to be desired, I will say. Kept badgering Halcyon Helen prior to her death about an autograph or something. A little beyond his station.
Mark that down. Mark that down. Potential suspect. Obsessed fan. Do you know anything about Halcyon Helen's murder?
Unfortunately not. I was in the operator room for the elevator, as usual. The camera feed only allows me to see within the elevator, which always has many people coming through. For what it's worth, the murder was a right shame. I always enjoyed the serials starring Ms. Helen, though I did find them prone to repetitive plot structures. But I'm sure you've heard the rumor about what actually did her in. That marauders got into the hotel and management is covering it up so the guests don't run off.
Have marauders been a problem at the Grand Colonial before?
Well, not necessarily, but they're fairly prevalent on the other complexes. It wouldn't take much for them to find their way
There's fucking
here.
marauders around here?
Slug claims they've got the problem under control. I don't understand why they haven't simply gone and exterminated all of the marauders like the vermin they are. Oh, well, I'm just here to push buttons.
There's another fucking potential thing then, because you shouldn't have a massive hotel surrounded by marauders. That is very unsafe. You said you operate the elevator. Can guests not press the buttons themselves?
Well, yes, but having an operator certifies that the right guests end up on the proper floors. We wouldn't want tossball players rubbing shoulders with CEOs. It'd be anarchy. Plus, there's always the risk a guest chips a nail or loses a ring on a button. It's an extra effort, but the Grand Colonial prides itself on personalized service in all things. That and the elevator still works if I'm ever not around. I do take occasional breaks and sleep every so often.
Strap in, everybody. We're about to do a fucking capitalism. How many breaks do you get? How much sleep do you get? It'll be something like, oh, it's fine. I get the recommended 4 hours sleep every day. And I did get one 15-minute break every 3 weeks. So I'm fine. Fucking capitalists. Alright. Goodbye. I will unionize you later. Ooh, I want to have a look at this though. Can I just use this? You're just not gonna give a shit. Just acquire a penthouse key? Okay. Fair enough. I was gonna say that'd be too easy. The concierge, bellhops. Oh,
If you have an issue with them,
are you like a boo? Do you like only exist when I have my back turned? We're gonna have fun at this hotel, right? That was the gun she was using.
Black Hole Bertie's disappeared, you know. That poor fellow must be inconsolable.
I'm just looking around.
I knew I should have gotten her autograph when I had the chance.
Oh, really?
Didn't nobody teach him to respect the dead? Oh gosh, is that Miss Helen? Can we see?
Please enjoy the hotels and amenities. Investigation in progress. Hello, I am here to...
Inspector, hope you catch that killer soon.
I am the expected... I was trying to do a French accent. It came out as German. Then I just forget it. Forget I started. Oh.
Oh, thank the law. Inspector, you don't know how relieved I am to see you.
Nice to meet you. We spoke over the Aetherwave. I was actually looking for the bar. No, I like Constable Keene. Let's be nice to her.
Constable Maria Keene. It's good to meet you in person, Inspector.
Dr. Goodnight. Ecstatic to make your various acquaintances and so on. Are we finished with the pleasantries? There's something I'm excited to show you.
Is it directions to the spa?
Are you talking about that program? What was it called? Perspiring your way to productivity? No, what I have is much more invigorating.
Our coroner has developed a device which may prove useful in your investigation. Our office has instructed her to hand it over to you.
Our office has instructed her to hand it over to you. Oh, please.
Why is everyone so mean to Constable
good.
Keene?
Behold, my discrepancy amplifier. Hold it in your hands. Feel the way it hums with ontological potential.
Interesting. Listen to this device. Makes use of deterministic calculus.
You're rather sharp in your upper story. I can see why you're the inspector. The discrepancy amplifier uses a deterministic model of our universe to detect the discrepancy between what should be and what actually is. Then it renders any discrepancies visible by using the power of magnification.
Sounds like something the OSI teaches. It's using the law.
Oh, goodness, no. I don't care for OSI doctrine. I just enjoy their math.
I'm contractually prohibited from endorsing off-brand technology, but I'll bend that rule just this once. You'll want to peer into the amplifier and examine the crime scene.
Okay. So I'd press... Okay. Thanks to the half-genius, half-mad scientific mind of Dr. Goodnight, you've been granted the Discrepancy Amplifier, a handy investigation device for uncovering clues throughout Eridanos. Be sure to equip the Discrepancy Amplifier in a weapon slot before you continue the hunt for Helen's killer. Okay, so I've got to ditch a weapon to get this, but... You know, ditch the plasma cutter. So, to reveal clues not visible to the naked eye. Once you've located some evidence, aim directly at it while zooming in with the scope and press the interact button to analyze it. Okay. Oh.
The discrepancy This unit has detected a discrepancy related to Halcyon Helen. Unscheduled expiration of. Begin amplification.
Smack it around a little. You speak with them to. So you've been designed with a modular analytical system. What else can you do?
The discrepancy amplifier has been programmed with advanced speech recognition, scientific analysis, and deterministic calculus protocols.
Oh, you'll love this. Amplifier, tell the inspector about your features.
Please do not interrupt the discrepancy amplifier. The discrepancy amplifier is programmed to take instruction from its registered or designated inspector.
How curious. I must have set its impertinence levels to flagrant.
This unit's features include an automated personality simulator. This unit has been programmed to simulate joy and satisfaction in assisting you.
Let's get started. Tell me about this discrepancy you found.
This is a bottle of unreleased Rizzo's product. Helen appears to have attempted to use it to spell something as she expired, but all she managed was a sticky bead.
Black Hole Bertie was the name of the... What's the unreleased Rizzo's product? It's Rizzo Brown, they said it before.
Rizzo's Spectrum Brown has not yet been released for consumption. Spectrum Brown was scheduled to be unveiled at the Eridanos Atmosphere Complex in partnership with Halcyon Helen.
The B stands for Spectrum Brown. Was she trying to spell the name of her killer?
This hypothesis is plausible, but requires additional information.
Isn't Black Hole Bertie staying here? I mean, my theory is Black Hole Bertie's a red herring. But it wouldn't be a murder investigation if we didn't get the first one wrong, wouldn't it?
Correct. Bertie Black Hole Holcomb is a registered guest at the Grand Colonial
Why do I know
Hotel.
Holcomb? Anybody else I should know about?
Accessing guest database B. The Grand Colonial Hotel is proud to serve the following VIPs. Bertie, Black Hole. Burbage 3001.
Making a note of this for later,
This evidence
Amplifier.
has been recorded for later reference. Now generating pre-approved compliment. Splendid work, Inspector.
Don't patronize me. Anything else in the area? Ooh, footsteps.
This footprint stands out from the normally spotless floor of the Grand Ballroom. Typically, the ballroom is cleaned twice daily, which means this must have been made by either Helen or her assailant or assailants.
The size of these footprints match. Taste the dirt. Let's do it the scientific way.
Footprint is a tailor-made 8.75, suggesting that its owner was very particular about their shoe size. It is also the exact size that Halcyon Helen typically prefers. There are traces of dirt throughout the footprint.
Likely it's Helen's footsteps. Can you analyze the
The dirt
dirt?
carries traces of fertilizer, as well as the faint signs of crushed purpleberries and grass. Grass, fertilizer, and purpleberries can all be found in the purpleberry orchards, located not far from the Grand Colonial.
So Helen must have been at the orchards before she
This
died.
deduction appears sound.
Good work, Inspector. I had a feeling we'd make some
I didn't really do
progress
anything,
once
the
we got you
robot
on
did
the
it for
case.
me, but...
You'll need Administrator Ludovico to grant you access to the orchards. Contact him through the secure access terminal in your penthouse suite. Check in with the concierge. Your room should be ready by now. If it isn't, I may have to go shake someone by the collar.
Any more in here? What about you? You're suspicious. If it's brown, drink it down. Okay, that's pretty good. Oh, it fires lasers too. Without lasers.
How awful! I left my
Right, let's get my room key.
The Grand Colonial front desk warmly welcomes you, Inspector. It's a pleasure to see you again. How may I be of assistance to you, Inspector?
Colonial sure is interesting. You've got some high-profile guests here. What can you tell me about them?
My apologies, Inspector, but that would be a severe violation of guest privacy. We here at the Grand Colonial firmly believe that... All right, my supervisor just walked into the chat. Some folks just don't understand the importance of gossip. About whom? And what would you wish to know?
Black Hole Bertie. Let's rule him out.
Ah, Bertie. Is he bigger than he is dumb, or dumber than he is big? I have a bet with a friend. Not sure we'll ever get it to pay out. Bertie used to be Helen's beau, though he isn't anymore, and not just because she's dead. If I had 1,000,000 bits, I'd spend every one just to learn what caused their split.
Do you notice anything about Halcyon Helen before she died?
You know, out of everyone here, I probably knew the least about Helen. I'm not much of an Aetherwave watcher myself. And Helen always had a crowd of admirers chasing her, you see. So she rarely stopped to chat. Friendly enough, surely, but always seemed untouchable. Emphasis on scene.
Alright, she's dead now. Let's not fucking make jokes about it. Was she closer with some people than others?
Everyone wanted to be around Helen. She could usually be seen alongside Bertie or Woolrich, for obvious reasons.
So Woolrich, she have any reason to want her dead?
If looks could kill, he'd have put her in the ground 10 times over. Man's clearly jealous of her success compared to his. See, I'd bet we're the only two people thinking about him in all of Eridanos. And I only am because you mentioned his name. If you leave woolly cow milk out, it turns to curds. Leave the curds out, they begin to get stale, then rot. Woolridge is on his way to the trash bin, and everyone knows it. Either he's in denial, or he knew Helen would be checking out soon, judging by his increasing demands for a room upgrade.
He could just be a dick. I don't really want to point the finger at the co-stars, though. I feel like they're red herrings.
That's a shame, Inspector. What if I wanted to know a little about you?
I'm an open book. Freelance captain, change the colony one high-stakes encounter at a time.
A dashing gunslinger type, then. I'm sure the investigation will turn out splendidly in your hands. Or at least Mr. Kincannon seems confident enough to believe so.
The colonial sure is... ... Pregnant pause, interesting.
It certainly is a marvel of modern ingenuity, luxury, and ambition.
And surrounded by marauders, apparently.
Allow me to answer any curiosities you might have about our building and the amenities on offer.
What does the penthouse have to offer?
Twice the size of the next biggest room, and kitted out with any amenity you want, as well as many that you won't. Best to enjoy it while you can, Inspector. Typically, the only people who can afford the penthouse suite have enough bits to suffocate everyone on Terra 2. Also, please inform me if Woolridge gives you a hard time about getting a better room than his. Don't tell him I said this, but everyone on staff wants
feels
to
like
strangle him.
Everybody is pointing at Woolridge now. And I'll probably know more when I speak to these two people, because I only know them from reputation so far, but like, it just seems like, oh, he's a dick. He's overshadowed. He's on his way out. He's gonna be mad you've got a better room than him. Oh, she's shifty, isn't she? Okay. Thank you. Like, she's just looking around there, like... Okay, is there anything special about the upper levels?
Most certainly. All the important folks can be found in the upmost parts of the hotel. You can hardly walk 3 feet without bumping into a tossball grate or a bored exec. Though maybe don't bump into them. It could be harmful to your health.
I bump into board execs all the time. No one seems to talk much about the lower levels of the
Who
hotel.
would be interested in a staff-only area? Most folks never ask about the sewers beneath Rizzo's plant, either.
I'm interested in the entire half of the hotel. Guess you don't lump yourself in with the other workers. Yeah, maybe she's trying to rise in her station somehow.
Oh no, Inspector, ma'am. I live down there too. But that doesn't mean I plan to abide in the bowels of the Grand Colonial forever. The best thing about Sublight compared to other organizations is the potential for upward mobility. We bottom rungers get in, do our job, do it well, then move up and on. This is but one rung on the grand ladder of life. You see?
That's enough about the hotel.
If you're sure.
Wanted to check see if my room's ready yet.
Ah yes, we are most pleased to offer you our grandest of grand accommodations, Inspector. The penthouse suite on our topmost floor is now available for you.
See, they're giving me...
The last guest left her belongings behind when she vacated unexpectedly, so we needed a little time to tidy the suite up for you. Simply call the elevator in the lobby and our highly skilled operator will deliver you to your private floor with efficiency and cheer.
See, they're giving me the luxury treatment, and they also give me a robot that does all the investigating for me. Like, this just feels like a immersive sim type deal. Like it's all being recorded, and this entire thing is just to draw publicity for the new Rizzo's Brown. Right. Where's Hey, it's Norval again. Hey, buddy.
Finally checked in, I see. I hope you're fond of the penthouse. It's pretty much the best seat in the whole hotel. You shouldn't want for any amenity you might find elsewhere. Should act as a better headquarters for the investigation than any space dust covered ship. That and you ain't got room service on a ship. You ever need anything, come find me. Even if you don't, you can still swing by. I'm always happy to chat.
Did you know the victim?
Oh, of course. That is, maybe not on a personal level.
See, because I think he did
I'm
something.
one of her biggest fans. Even started an association of like-minded individuals.
Okay, tell me more about
I
that.
lament not having anything to meet about anymore, but the newer tribe just ain't done it for us. Still, there goes my hopes of a Terra on Monarch reunion episode.
There are other celebrities, right? She's just an actress. They're a bit of a bundle. Well, they're a bit of a bundle. The newest Sarah episode's that bad? Yeah, because, like, if he's an obsessive fan, that's two theories now.
Budgets went up, but the writing quality chewed straight through the floorboards and free fell to Halcyon's son. I'm supposed to believe Helen would let the chief of the Savages go free? Just since he was revealed to be her half-cousin? He's a dissident! You kill him! I, like most fans, reckon this series should go back to its roots. Another 200 episodes of the Origins plotline is what we really want. Now, what can I lend a hand with?
Is that why he killed her? How'd you get to be a Beltoft?
Notice my battle-hardened physique, have you? Used to be in a mighty mean line of work. Been shot at 35 times. That is, I've been near people who were shot at 35 times. But to be honest, I never really enjoyed it, you know? It's one thing to tightrope walk between life and death every day, but for just a handful of bits? Nah. When this position came up, I jumped on it and made a lateral move from sublight to slug. I ain't ever looked back.
I thought slug and sublight didn't engage much. How do you move from one to the other? Yeah, insight check on that.
Well, slug is something like an offshoot of sublight. It ain't too difficult to pivot from one part of the same company to another. Disconnects or no. That said, my departure may have been somewhat hasty.
Ah! No! What happened?
Well, you could call it a small lapse in judgment. Basically, I singled out a ship to salvage that I thought had been out for use for years. As it turns out, it belonged to a wealthy Byzantine who used it only to vacation. As it so happened, I still don't think she tried to use it, too satisfied with the luxuries of Byzantium. Still, I figured it was a good time to turn tail, in case that ever changed.
So potentially someone's trying to kill him as well. Got any good stories? I'm sure you've seen a lot of people coming and going.
Stories? Huh. Actually, I think I got a couple now that you mention it. Had a basket case visit from Fallbrook once. Almost took a swing at me when I tried to take his bag. Turned out to be full of live sprats.
I remember him. Was that thingy to the guy with the cool moustache? How different is working with Slug from working with Sublight?
Well, Slug is more trustworthy for one thing, where Sublight is all about back alleys and backstabbing. Slug can be trusted not to salvage your ship when you turn your head.
Back to my other questions. Mind if I ask you a few questions about the crime scene? Give me muddy. He found the body!
Sure, I'd taken to checking the barroom every few hours prior to the unveiling. Just to make sure no sprats had snuck into the place.
He's so fucking suspicious.
Found it right before I was set to head back to my room in the lower levels for my mandated 5-hour sleep.
There we go.
Tell ya, thank the law for caffeinoid. Been too upset to get a wink of sleep since. And hey, now I can finally see smells.
So, like, I was mostly right when I thought, like, oh, you get mandatory 4 hours sleep. You get an extra hour, you get 5 hours, so, you know, luxury. Any idea why Helen would have been in the ballroom after hours?
Beats all hell out of me. Maybe she was, practicing for the unveiling?
Did you do it? Did you do it? Did you do it? I mean, maybe I'll be able to persuade or intimidate from this.
What? No. Just because I found the corpse doesn't mean I made her a corpse. I was in shift all day. Besides, I loved Helen serials. Well, the old ones anyway. The newer episodes are hot junk on a warm day.
Don't believe that. He's still going on about how he hated the new stuff.
Sure. What's on your mind?
Did you see Helen on the day of her death?
Of course I did. I just told you I found the body. Oh, wait. You mean when she was still breathing? No, of course I didn't. Plus, it's untoward for an employee to speculate about the actions of a hotel guest. Not that I saw any hotel guests interacting with her.
I think we both know you're itching to gossip. There we go. Go with a softly catchy monkey.
Honestly, you're more than a little right. I've been burning at the britches to share my theories. Day of her death, I saw Helen leave the hotel premises with the profit of profitability. And didn't see her come back.
Profit of profitability? This is a new person.
Seemed especially strange, seeing how, as far as I was aware, the two didn't get on.
Profit of profitability, she a guest?
Yep. Gives seminars on increasing profit margins and the like. Can't say much else, seeing how I ain't in the gossip market.
Why didn't Helen and the Prophet get along?
As far as I can recall, Helen dismissed the lady's seminars in some kind of interview. Said her co-star used them, but she didn't. The top rungers are always ready to read between the lines of famous folks and seem to think the Prophet was on her way out. Woman lost a ton of bits and is set to lose more.
So that's another suspect. Too many suspects. We need to rule some of them out.
Hope all that helped. I'd like to be as useful as I can in the investigation. Just didn't want to steer anyone the wrong way.
See, I don't think he killed her, but I think he had a hand in it somehow. Like, I'm pretty sure he did something. Like, he lured her into the ballroom or something for the real murderer. Like, he's real quick to talk about how, no, I loved the old serials anyway, not the new stuff. The new stuff's garbage. I hate it. I hate the new stuff. And why won't you give me an autograph? You know, just, he's an obsessive fan. Or maybe whoever engineered it used him as a cat's paw to kill her for them. Any idea who might have wanted to do Helen in?
Everyone's got theories. I don't reckon mine hold much more weight than anyone else's.
Very, very unsuspicious. The guy seemed to know a little too little about Halcyon Helen. Right, let's... Sealed. Oh.
Hello there, my inordinately... Oh, you're the one who visited me. Hello again. Thanks so much for brightening my day. What authorized floor can I bring you to?
Penthouse suite is where I'm going. Go to the VIP guest floor? No, go to the penthouse suite first.
The finest seat in the house.
I'm sure we'll have time to, like, visit all the stuff. I need to pee. There's Odeon Pictures. Bane of my life! I could have been a star. I could have been Halcyon Helen. That could have been the next Halcyon Helen, anyway. Fucking Maverick Johnston. I'll curse that name till the day I die. Ooh. Hey, everyone's here. I need to take a bathroom break real quick, so I'm going to be back in a minute. Just enjoy this cool music while I run out for a bit. So we've got theories on who did it. This is cool. So I don't believe that the co-stars had anything to do with it, like Black Hole Bertie, who for some reason I kept wanting to call White Power Bill for some reason. It's too obvious a suspect, like they've broken up and stuff. And the other guy just seems like he's going to be a dick, but I don't think he's going to be a murderous dick. At the moment, my top theory is that it's a big publicity stunt. This entire thing is just a way to get publicity on Rizzo's Brown, because everyone hated the new serials, apparently. What's in the minibar? Ooh, let's talk to everybody.
Even the air in here feels too sweet. Almost sticky.
Join us for the Profit of Profitability seminar, and that feels like something I'm going to have to deal with too, because she has a profit motive, literally.
Pigsty, slovenly. These premises are unsuitably disordered.
Well, Sam, you can get to work and... Hey, you are right, though. This is a bit of a mess, considering, like, why is there a fucking gremlin and a wizard hat on the floor? I'm gonna need all of these. Oh, 3 bottles of fucking... 3 bottles of booze? Is that all you people will give me?
Do you think it's strange that I kinda miss Ada?
Well, Ada's gone. We can play by our own rules.
You think they'll let us expense the booze?
I hope so. What's through here? More booze, more booze, more booze. More booze. Rum and something. Ooh. Hey, Spectrum Brown. The thing that's absolutely not the cause of all this problem. All these problems. Give me bit cartridges. So I need all the food and booze I can get my hands on.
This room ain't so bad. I could get used to this.
Oh, I get to have a fucking investigation room. Amazing. So the profit of profitability is the potential suspect here. And I've got pictures of stuff. Possibly related to the investigation, I don't know yet. Ooh. This notice is attached to an object / peripheral / personal belonging that exceeds or otherwise violates hotel regulations. Leaving this object on the hotel premises will result in a 500-bit fee per day of unlawful storage. At your earliest convenience, please remove this object, peripheral or personal belongings, and pay your outstanding fees. Shut up, buddy. Ooh. So it's maybe not worth upgrading that. I can tinker with this, but no, it's not for the moment. I don't have much money.
The opulence of this place is stifling.
I don't know, I could get used to it. Oh, fucking hell.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Okay. Oh shit, wrong button again. Fuck, okay.
The imprint left inside this suitcase matches the silhouette of Halcyon Helen's iconic handgun, the Needler. The weapon was recently removed.
Huh. So this was Helen's room? Like, the concierge said that, like, oh, the person who stayed there left in a hurry. So she was lying to me then. Lying in my murder mystery? I won't stand for it. Oh.
Where did we go wrong? Oh, Lo, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean for... Helen, I love you. I love you so much.
A bit ghoulish to fucking put me in the room that, like, she occupied before she died, but whatever. So someone took a gun then.
Inspector, I understand you've visited the scene of the crime. Halcyon Helen was an important cultural icon. She will be sorely missed.
Music causing murders, not so. You mean Ruth Bellamy? That was right. Halcyon Helen was just a character.
Halcyon Helen was more than a character. She was a brand. Her death will now be associated with Rizzo's Spectrum Brown. You understand why that worries me.
I get it. You don't want to be responsible for a drink that kills people. Rizzo Spectrum Brown. It's heart-stuffingly good. A woman just died.
Stop. Please warn me before you provide me with unsolicited ideas. There are waivers you need to sign. Back to the matter at hand. Tell me about your investigation.
Got a lead. I can't tell you why, but I need access to the orchards.
Your discretion is appreciated. I admit, I'm beginning to feel more confident in this arrangement. Here, I'm granting you access through the gates to the orchards. You're officially authorized to see this investigation through to the end. There is one caveat. Cedric's being rather intransigent about letting you into the spaceport. Possibly he's trying to hide something. Possibly he wants to annoy me. Possibly both.
So he locks his doors the moment an investigator arrives. That's not suspicious at all.
I agree with the sentiment behind your snide remark. Unfortunately, the Piraeus spaceport is Cedric's purview, not mine. You have a lead to chase. Law speed, Inspector.
I'll be back. Yeah. Ooh, level 31! We've gone past the level cap, baby! Bumper. I mean, engineering would be fun. That's a fun little perk. And just 3 things in handguns. Get everyone nice and leveled up. Room that could come in handy. I mean, that'd be pretty handy. There we go, everyone's got a little, I do kind of want to do... In the Wilderness Exploitation Reserve. Which one should I do? See, I definitely think the purple berry stuff is likely to be the main quest, and this could be... You know, I'm going to do that. Fuck it.
Hi there, Inspector. It might be a little beyond my job description to ask, but at my heart, I'm still a bellhop. Was the suite to your liking?
Fine. Didn't even know they made hotel rooms that large. It was great.
Good. I'm glad. Now, I'd love to bring you to a floor of your choosing.
Give me the VIP guest floor.
Oh, so sorry, but you're not actually authorized to visit that floor. What authorized floor can I bring you to?
Right, so visit, exit the Grand Colonial, keep my original setup. Because I feel like, although I am going to a wilderness place, should have brought Nyoka with us. Oh well. Stuff it down with brown. If it's brown, drink it down. If it's black, send it back. I wonder what we're going to find here. The loading screen tip could be here. It's contact space's choice. The affordable, I love that. Right. Which way are we going? Switch to... That's the laser gun, right? Go back to my ballistic gun. It's a huge area to explore as well. Ooh, it's all fuzzy. All of you people...
It's real pretty up here. Almost like they cut out a piece of Terra 2 and brought it up to the sky.
All you people are suspects, especially you.
I told you, didn't I?
Look at you, though. He knows something.
You know, I never imagined Spencer Woolrich would outlive Halcyon Helen.
You decide to use?
Let me ask you this, hotel guest, if that is your real name. Where were you when...
I was nearly attacked by a terror ray on my way here.
A likely story. It is... Oh god, that is a trek, isn't it? Well, we didn't sign up to not trek around the wilderness. Oh shit! Violence? Where's violence happening? Let's use this instead. Ah, okay. What's happening? Why is it... I can hear the sounds of people being torn apart by wild beasts, but I can't see them. But you're running. Are you... Gardener? Oh, wait, yeah, I see. Okay, let's put these down. Put these back on. Yeah, I missed the button for... There we go. Dang, that was tougher than I thought it'd be.
This place is more exciting than I thought.
Wish I'd brought Nyoka with us, honestly. She'd been better at handling that. Oh well.
Gotta be a back entrance or something.
Good plan. Good idea.
I can take a hint.
Titanium. Hello. That is slightly. Oh goddamn! It's a better version than what I've got. Evan, remember cards tonight. If you don't show, I'll set a Raptidon loose in here with you. I'm kidding. But don't forget, you hear? I need help knocking B down on Rongo 3. She's had me writing field reports for her all week. Botanical operations building cards tonight. Fritz. Very, very suspicious. Cards are likely story. Alright, got some vendor trash, I think. Not a great deal, but it'll do. I mean, you don't get much for weapons is the thing. You're better off just turning them into parts. But what we need is we got. Wow, they don't even sell booze. Buy a couple of mag picks. Do I have access to this area yet? Guess not. Oh well. To the purple berry orchards then, unless there's another way there. Let's look at the map. Where am I now? Am I here? No, it's where I'm trying to get to. Okay, so I just can't get there yet. Right, where's the purple berry thing there? Ooh. Wait, I'm all turned about. Hold on. There we go. Go back there. Trying to get to there. Where am I? Am I here? Is there another way around? Let's back off a bit until I get some. Ugh, I can't even see where I am. I think I'm here. I think I'm trying to get to it that way. I think that's the only way I can. I think I can't get there yet. So I don't want to miss anything, is all.
We're the future of sublife. Just you wait and see.
I can't. There's people here. I can't steal the stuff. So they sell food and need that, and gonna need. Let's get all those and some of these. Not many though, because I don't have much money. What time are we on actually? Okay, so probably gonna run down this lead and then call it, I think. Because as fun as this is, I have a prior engagement to get to.
Middle of a lockdown, no one's supposed to be coming or going. And when I can't get a hold of anyone in the orchards, I can't make sure of that, can I?
No, Miss Fergus. Sorry, I'll work on getting a hold of someone.
Great, you do that. I'll be waiting right here. Swear to the architect, Matthias, if you've lost your rifle's ionization coil again. Oh, wait, you ain't part of my crew. What do you want?
You okay? You sound a little tightly wound.
Tightly wound? Tightly wound? Damn right, I'm fine. I'm going to my calm place, where there's peace and quiet, and none of my sprat fucking subordinates can bother me. On behalf of Slug, I'd like to apologize for that outburst, as well as all of my future outbursts.
So he tends to have more outbursts to come.
You would be too. Between the landing pad, lockdowns, gate closures, and constant questions from angry guests, I've got a lot on my plate. And if that don't beat all, one of my crew is AWOL.
Okay. Tell me about that. Is it Matthias? I'm actually an inspector. I could look into that for you.
And I wish. Matthias is about as useful as a manta queen in a Saltuna cannery. Wouldn't give a damn if he were lost. Frankly, he'd be doing me a favor.
Inspector, I could look into it for you.
If you're serious, I'd appreciate the help. He's been missing a few days, and we're low on staff as it is.
What do we need to know?
Missing crew member's Evan O'Connell. He's one of about 2 Slug agents I can trust with more complex tasks than stand here and look tough. Friendly type. Well-behaved, followed orders. Anyone else, I'd think they got drunk and fell asleep in a ditch somewhere, but O'Connell's not really the type. He was last stationed at the Wilderness checkpoint.
Yeah, I was just there. I'll get on that. I was just there and I found like the thing that said he was going to cards.
Inspector.
You in charge of Slug security?
Nah, I only manage operations around the hotel. Cedric does most of the maneuvering for Eridanos proper. I don't envy him. The only thing worse than babysitting a couple of hot-headed, overgrown children would be babysitting the entire lot of them.
Why are you managing people so much? Why don't you ask for a transfer? Or you seem a little different from most Slug agents.
You mean I can hold a rifle and walk without falling down? Yeah, I'm different from most Slug employees in that way. And only in that way. Anyone who says otherwise should be reported to me personally.
Hiding something,
I feel
eh?
like our relationship would be more copacetic if you dropped this line of questioning.
Ooh, can I not drop this line of questioning? I have persuasion skills. To be handsome right away. Do I look like a reasonable player? Do I look like someone who'll keep pestering him until you snap?
Oh, good. And here I was thinking that today was going along too smoothly. I might have used to work for Auntie Cleo. Might have been security manager of a small pharmaceutical lab. After workplace spat number 175, I decided to defect. Defection isn't taken lightly. Can't go back, so now I'm Slug for life.
Why don't you ask for a transfer then?
We talked about this, remember? Defected to Slug. I get too uppity, I might end up unemployed. Permanently.
We'll get out of your hair then. I did find some evidence though. At the little shack back there. I'll take the ammo. And you got any boozers? Any booze for baby? No. Right then. You little tight ass. Again, Vic and Bob. Like the Vic and Bob quotes just do not work out of context whatsoever. They're funny to me, But it's in such a specific bit of absurdist humour that, like, only makes sense in the moment. But it doesn't stop me from using the quotes, though. Especially relevant since Bob Mortimer's kind of a, like, national treasure at this point. Like, and with good cause as well. He's a fucking legend. One of the few English comedians who isn't a prick. Ooh. Hey, tamed canid. Oh, shit. Shit, okay. Shit, we got marauders. Hold on. Ah, shit, wrong button. Wrong button again. Jesus. Rah. Oh shit, we got trouble. Alright, I'm here. Got more? Then let's switch back to melee weapons. Getting back into the combat. This has been a couple of weeks since I played it, so, you know, gonna cut me some slack.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Thank you very much. Discrepancy detector. Let's see what's...
The garb on this security guard identifies him as a member of the Rizzo's corporation. His rank would have been that of jawbreaker or higher. This security guard has experienced premature expiration. Evidence strongly suggests a conflict with marauders.
Could pay my respects or could rifle through his belongings. Fine. 3 bits and half-eaten Rizzle's pepperberry crunch. At least he left this world happy. Pay my respect.
At least he gave his life for a worthy cause.
Interesting. We got marauders over the place. What have you got to say? So there's a key card somewhere that I could use to unlock that. Perhaps it lives in here.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
It's good that it reminds me of that. Excuse me. Oh, is that it? Maybe it's in here. I'll take the ammo. Oh, what's this?
Hey, Crew C. It's Amelia. Evan must have gotten into the Spectrum in these crates. Listen to this. Come out! Come out to play! Wow, he's having a grand old time. I'm gonna take him to A2 under the hotel so he can sleep it off. I'll meet you back at the orchard straight after. See you soon. Evan, come on, you slackwit.
I said there was a discrepancy. Where is it? Back here? It's going to be one of those things where you've got to be good at seeing what colours are. I'm bad at that. You know I'm bad at that.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Okay. But where, though? Is it back here? It's definitely here that it notices it, right? See if the layers pop up there. I cannot see this whatsoever. I hate pixel hunting. Everything else had a little blue thing around it. Why hasn't this got a blue thing around it? Is it like inside?
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Oh, I hate pixel hunting. Can you not? Though? Can we just say we did? Fucking hell. Where is it? Is it in the ceiling? Those of you who can see colours have probably seen this fucking right in front of me. I cannot see it. See, the little ears go down when I go that way. Oh, wait. Oh, that way. Oh, oh, oh. So they go down here. I don't like it. I'm not having as much fun as I was before. It's not and say we did. I can't figure that out. Oh, I'm fucking leaving clues behind. Argh. Just tell me. Can I go up? Is there like a ladder on the side here? So you say that, but I can't see it. Where is it? Ooh, I can go up here. Maybe I can like jump across, maybe? No, I think I definitely got to jump across. Hate pixel hunts, man. They're not good for like colorblind people. Can games stop doing them? Come on. There'll be some way of getting across that. Because I can see what... I think it's over there. I think that's it. I'll find a way up, though. I can't jump across there. Maybe I can jump over... Maybe I can climb up. I know. Oh, shit. I can climb up, okay. Oh, come on. There we go.
This card also expired prematurely, following a violent encounter with marauders.
Was that it? Fucking hell. Alright. Okay, well, we got the clue anyway. The clue was just they got attacked by marauders. Okay, we've got about 15 minutes before I've got to go. Purpleberry Nut Hut. Yeah, I might call it here, you know, and call it like a... Because it feels like there's a lot of dialogue options coming up, and I'm not going to get out of here in time if I don't. So anyway, I'm going to call it here. Do a save first. So I was very quick, very... Didn't feel like I did really scratch the surface of this one. I'm just kind of getting into it and coming up with ideas and theories and stuff. But, yeah, so I'm going to quickly run down the links and stuff, and then I'll let you go. If you enjoyed this stuff, please, like, subscribe, do a like, whatever the Twitch equivalent is, which I still don't know. One of them charges you money. Don't let them take money off you, but, like, the one that, like, you can, like, follow, I think, is the one. Do that one. If you want to give me money, I've got a Patreon. Patreon.com/GalithaMatt. GALLAETHA_Matt. I think it's MattHolland.com on there. There's also my social media. Oh, my God. This entire fucking time, I didn't post the fucking link on Blue Sky. Ugh. Ugh. Fuck's sake. Oh, no. Oh well. I'd literally typed up the link and to send it off. I'd sent the Facebook one off, and I was going to do the blue... Why didn't I do the Blue Sky one? What's wrong with me? Oh well. They just sat there unposted the entire time. Terrific. So no one knew that I was actually live. Amazing. Yeah, on Blue Sky, I'm at galithamat.bsky.social. It's GALLAETHAMATT. I'm on Twitter, but I don't use Twitter very much anymore. In fact, I don't even think I've announced the last couple of streams I've done on there. The last thing I did was like December... Yeah, the last thing I did was December 21st. So, fucking... Yeah, the neglected Twitter place is at GalithaMatt, GALLAETHA_MATT, or matthollandauthor.com, which is my handle on everything. My website is Guess what it is? matthollandauthor.com. We can read all my short stories for free. Check them out. Hope you enjoyed this stream. I need to go now, so catch up next week, hopefully. And midweek I'll try. Oh, fucking working full time now, so I'm trying to find time for streams and stuff is a bit of a nightmare. I'll try and do a Devil May Cry 5 stream this week at some point if I can. Definitely aiming to do another one of these on Saturday. So yeah, take care. Have a good New Year, because that's happening. This fucking keeps on turning, doesn't it? I'll see you in 2024.